Hello everyone, welcome back to ServiceNow 911. I hope you are liking our training videos. So far we have discussed about what is ServiceNow, how to use it, how to create a personal development instance, how to log in, what is impersonation, elevated roles, basic settings once you log in the home page. Today we will discuss about one more important aspect, that is data in ServiceNow. Let's get started. Welcome to ServiceNow training video number 4. In today's session, we are discussing about tables and list view and form views. So how ServiceNow deals with data? ServiceNow stores every type of data into tables. Whether it is a functional data, it is configurational data, it is personal data, whatever is there in ServiceNow, it is stored in the tables. Even all kind of script, jobs, everything, for everything we have table, and we deal with tables to get the information. Then to represent that data to the users, ServiceNow has used two ways. First one is in the form of list, second is in the form of forms. So you can say list is a collective form, means in list you can have n number of records related to a certain cause or certain table. Whereas in form you have a single record. Let me show you right away. So this is my ServiceNow demo instance. Let me open one of the table. So how to do that? Just write incident here. Let's click on open. So what is this? This is a table incident. Whenever you open a table in ServiceNow, it will open like this in the form of list. And once you click here on a single record, it will be open in the form of form. So this is list view and this is a form view of what? Of incident table. Here the whole table is represented, is shown in front of you. Whereas here in the form view, this is a single record. And all these are the fields which carry different information about that incident. Let me give you some more overview of this list view. So as you see, this is the data of incident table. Table name is this. It is showing incidents because there are more than one incident. The actual name of this table is incident. You can verify the name of table from here as well, in list view as well as in form view. So you see here at the very beginning we have this URL of instance, and then immediately we have name of the table here, underscore list, because this is the list of incident table. So this is INCIDENT is the name of this table. It is the actual name, that is the database name, which we will use in various script and other options. And this one, it is the label of this table. Whenever someone asks name of the table, we have to provide this one. But label is this. This is for representation or showing purpose only. In the form view as well, you can see name of the table. It is .do. It means the form is open. It is not something, a complete list. But along with that, you see a sysID. It is the special ID which is assigned to each and every record of the table. It is always unique with the second record. And it is given by ServiceNow only. So every record will be given a separate system ID that is known as sysID. Okay. It is 32-bit alphanumeric, means 32 length, and it is a alphanumeric string. Every record has a separate sysID. In future, when we deal with scripting and all, sysID is the most important thing because it will never get repeated. Though we have number and other things as well, but most reliable thing is sysID. You will understand why when we go there. Okay. At the top left, you see a list control. Click on it. You will see first option is view. You see n number of views are there. Right now mobile is selected. Let's click on default. So it is again the same table but in different form. Let's click on one more, indicator panel. Again same incident table you see here, but again different form. So what we are getting from this? It means views are nothing but collection of certain fields So if you open this table of incident, it has about 95 fields. So not all the fields are needed by everyone, right? So in order to make it more easy, more readable, we have this concept of views. And system administrator can create a number of views for a table and assign it to suitable groups or suitable person, so that once that person log in, it will see that table or that information as they want and get the work done in fast way. So I hope you are getting it. What are views? How to create a view and all these things we will discuss later. But for the time being, you understand view is just representation of fields. So it is just a matter of showing the fields to the correct audience. After that, we have filters. What you see here, these are some general filters, right? Let's say maybe most of the people are looking for these filters, but you can modify this filter according to your need anytime. Let's say you want to see assigned to some other user. Let's say able tutor. There is a user known as able tutor in the user table. So assigned to is what? Assigned to is kind of like a user field, right? Assigned to means I will assign this ticket or any incident to a user generally. So here assigned to, you see all these options is not, is empty. You can choose whatever you want. And able tutor, there is a magnifying glass here. Click on this. So again, you see this is what is open in front of you. This is also a kind of table, right? As we discussed, this is the user table. You can see name of the table is sys user, right? And there are total 624 users in this particular table. So that's what we were discussing, right? Assigned to means some users or anyone from the organization, right? So in that case, we need a user table where we store information of all the users. So here you can easily select what user you want. Okay, now I'm done. Click on run. So there is no incident which is assigned to able tutor. So let's remove this condition. I just want to see the active incidents where active is true. Okay, so this is my result which I get after this query. Okay, and here you see this personalized list. By using this, you can make change in the display of fields like this. Click on it. So these all are the available fields of the incident, but only 3 are selected. Let me add this active, the caller. Click here. You can move top and a category. Now that's what I want. Click on OK. So you see how the list is personalized. So when you say personalized, it means it's only for you, right? You make some changes and that personalized option is available only for you. Like you have personalized the home page of your Facebook, your phone, right? Your YouTube, everything you can personalize according to your choice. So here what we did, okay? But as soon as I made some changes, you see a dot here. Let's check why. And you see there is one more thing, reset to column defaults. So why this dot and this reset to column default? The only way is to check it. Click on it. Okay, so it's again come back to this, the old fashion, right? The old thing which we have updated. Let me again update. Let's say I added active. Click OK. Again a dot. Click to reset to column default. Again back to previous one. So what does this behavior tells you? It means that this particular view, okay, this particular view has only these 3 fields in it. But when you personalize it, it is allowing you to do so. But by giving this button, it is telling you, okay, if you want to go back to the original view, you can click on it. Okay. So this is what the meaning of personalize. You can override the view and change the field setting according to yourself. But you have the option to go back as well. You cannot modify that view, that is the self-service view. Self-service view is only updated by the admin and it is available to every user. But the user can make modifications as per their personalized options. I think the discussion is good and you got it. So let's see here. You have the option to group by. Let me change the view. Click on this. Let's go to default view. Default means a general view which is available for all the tables. Okay, so this is the general view. For all the other views, you see the view mentioned here, but not for general one. That is default one. So after that we have group by. You can group by this result if you need. Then just click on, let's say I want to group by category. Click on group by category. So the result will be reloaded in front of you as per your choice, that is grouped by. So after group by, you see this show. So this is how many records you want to show in one page. So right now you see 15 is selected. So you see here 1 to 15. So it means that in one page only 15 records are there. Why? Because we have selected show. So let me click on 20. You'll see in one page now 20. Okay, in this way you can modify as per your choice. Rest are self-explanatory. Then we have this button. You can have a number of buttons, but how to do that we will discuss later. So in general, these buttons are known as UI button, but based on the fact where it is present, it is known as respective buttons. So this button, or you can say, so this UI button is now on list, so that's why you can say it is a list button. And this button, update, resolve, delete, these UI buttons are now on forms, so that's why these are known as form buttons. So when you see a button, obviously that button has some hidden functionality. As the caption is saying, it is new, so it means once you click on it, it will create a new form for incident. So let's click on it. Unsubmitted form is in front of you. It means you have to provide the values. So let's say I have given value able tutor. So you see these all are the fields, and each field has its own importance and properties. So this is a number field. You see it's just a common box. This is a color and there is a star here. In order to create an incident or submit an incident, you must provide values to these mandatory fields at least. Okay. So let me give you able tutor. But you also see some magnifying glass here, right? This lookup box. So click on it. It is redirecting you to some different table. So as you see, this is a caller field. Caller means any user, right, who can create an incident. And caller is what? The user. So all the information of user is stored in user table. Okay. So you have to provide name accordingly. So there are total 624 users in this particular instance, that is dev 95794. So I have selected able tutor, and such fields where you see this magnifying glass has a special name known as reference field, because this field is referencing to some different table. In the same way we see some reference fields here. So it means that it will reference to somewhere groups, right? So let's see, click on it. You see the name of the group, this user group. Okay, and you see the label of the table is group. It means this particular field, that is assignment group field, is referencing to group table, and it is asking you to select the group which served this incident. Okay, so let's say I have selected change management. The same group is now here, and this box, you see preview this group. So if you click on it, you can see some basic details of this group. But still, if you want to see more, you can click on this. So it will open the record of that particular group in the form view. Click on it. You see here, this is a group table. You see the name of the group. As you seeing do here, it means this is the form of group table, and as this is the record of one of the group table, you see this ID as well. So that's why this ID is very important. These below things we will discuss later, but this is how the form looks like. I think you have enough information about reference fields now. In the same way, you see these are drop downs. So in ServiceNow, there are around 19 to 20 or even more than that types of fields. We will discuss all these fields one by one in later sessions. But for the time being, just understand all this. Like we have to provide values here. Again, short description, as it is mandatory, you have to provide it. Here at bottom, you see certain sections. So there are total 4 sections here. So this is the top section where you see incident, okay? And this is the default section as well of this form. And at the bottom, you see n number of different sections, notes, related records, and resolution information. So what are sections? Just to give you a brief idea, sections are just some related things, related fields clubbed together. So you see in the note section, watch list, additional comment, work note list, all these fields are somehow related. It's like providing some update, right? Or notifying some update. Click on submit. Let's see if our incident is created or not. Yes, you see 10005. We had added a description as test. Caller was able tutor. Assignment group was change management. So this is the new incident which is created. You can update the values in the list view as well. Just let's say you want to update the state of this incident. It is in progress. Double click on it. Click on closed. Let's say closed. As soon as you click on it, it is not letting you to do that, because when you close this incident, you must have provided some mandatory fields. You must have to provide the resolution code and close notes. Without doing that, ServiceNow will not allow you to close this incident. Okay. So first provide such values and then you can click on resolve. Let's say I want to change the category here. Okay. Select software. And then you see some subcategory field as well, because category and subcategories are interrelated. Let's say you don't want to provide any subcategory. Just click on this. As there is no background rule or no validation, it will allow you to update. Let's change the assignment group from here. You will see the same behavior as you have seen in the form. Let's say I want to make a hardware group. Just save it. Click on that right button. Now you change it to hardware. After this, you can play with this data as well. For that, you have some context menus. So right click on any of the field. You will see the context menu. This is the context menu. And as it is on list, that's why it is known as list context menu. So it is self-explanatory. Click on show matching. What will happen? It will give you all the incidents with state equal to new, because we have clicked show matching on this, right? As soon as you click on the context menus, you can see the filter is changing automatically. Just remove this condition like this. Do some more thing. If you want to filter out able tutor, means once you click on filter out, it will filter out all the incidents, all the records from this list where caller is able tutor. Then we have copy URL. So you click on copy. It has copied the URL. Just paste it somewhere. Let's see. So you see, it is the URL of that particular incident record. Because you see, after incident we have sysid, so it is identifying that record. In the same way, you can copy the sysid. So if you copy the sysid, you have copied the sysid of this record. This record means this complete record INC 009005. So let's see if it will return the same. Okay, just remove these filters, click on and type sysID. SysID is, paste the sysID, run. You see here the same one, INC 009005. Remove this condition. All these are self-explanatory. Okay, you need not to work most of the time, like assign the tags or archive some record, assign to me. So all these are self-explanatory. After that, you can right click on the name of the column, short A to Z, Z to A. So generally we do sorting based on dates. So let's say if you want to sort this result based on open date, right click on it, Z to A. So this is the latest one which has opened 16 minutes ago. Okay. Now A to Z means it will provide you the last created one. This one was created 7 years ago, 2015. You see here, group by state. So you can group by state, click on it. Then you can ungroup it. Then you can show this particular, all these 41 records in a bar chart, click on it. So you see here, it has actually created this bar chart in the form of report. So in ServiceNow, you can create a report, or anyone can create a report. Okay. So how to create a report and all, it's very simple, but it's not the topic of this particular session. So, but you see, the information is represented in a bar way. So if you want to show the same thing in the pie chart, click on it. This is something new, launch interactive analysis. So let's click on it. You know, this is again one of the way to represent the information. You can learn about it more. Let's go back. So once you see configure, if you see configure, it means you are an admin. So as I am an administrator, I'm able to configure this list. You know, this incident table can be used by thousands of users, like all the ITIL users or all the customers may be using this incident form, but they do not have the option to make any configurational changes. They can only create the incident, update some values. The structure cannot be changed by anyone except admin. So that's what it is giving us. So for the time being, we just focus on list layout. Rest all these tables, security rules, business rules, they are just different concepts which we will discuss one by one in separate classes, but not right now. Okay. So let's click on it, list view. So you see here, these all are the list of fields which are selected to be available in the default view. Let me open the form. So let's go to some other view. Let's say mobile view. Here you see 4 fields. Let's go to mobile view. Again you see 4 fields: number, category, short description and priority. So the same, right? So being an admin, you have this privilege to modify these views. Let's make some change in the mobile view, and let me add assign to as well. Just move it here, click on save. So now you see the mobile view is now having assign to as well. So now this particular assign to is available for all the users, means all these 5 fields will be there in the mobile view. It is not personalized option anymore. You can remove it for yourself. Let's say I don't want to see it, just remove it. But then you will see a dot here, which is saying whatever updates you did, it's only for you. If you wish to go back, just click on reset to column defaults. And the original fields which were selected by the admin in the mobile view is now in front of you. Then you have this import option. So click on it. You can import the records from other instance or other source into ServiceNow, but it is again a very lengthy process. How to do that, we will see in future videos. Now you can export this information. It means these 41 records, whatever they are in front of you, into any of the format. Let's say XML, JSON, PDF, Excel. Click on it, download, open it. You see, all the 41 records are in front of you. After that, we have export done, update selected, update also. All these are like self-explanatory. Then you have import XML. Again, import we will discuss later. Show XML, click on it. All these 41 record in the form of XML. As simple as that. Now let's move to form view. So you can easily identify the sys of this record, the table name of this record. This is the number of this record. This is the view selected. Let's change the view. Just in order to change the view, just click on it. So this is what? Now this is not a list context menu. This is a form context menu because you are seeing this context menu in the form. So let's click on default view. So default view is this in front of you. Click on these three lines, you will see various options. So many of these options have some functional works, right? If you click on copy incident, it will copy this incident and create a new one, create an outage. So as soon as you click on it, it will perform. So the system one is this, save. So let's say you change this and now you have to save it. Click here or right click on this bar. Click on save. So now category is changed to software. The same will be updated in the actual database. So all these are functional. Just skip this. So as we are system administrators and we have admin roles, again we have the option to configure this form as well. So all these things are already, I told you, we will discuss later, right? But here only thing is form design. So design is what? How the form is looking. It means making some change in this view only, obviously. Okay, so you see this is the form. It is in the default view. Okay, let's say I want to remove this channel. So click on this field. You see here, this is the channel field. I want to remove this. I don't want to see it. You are not deleting this field. Okay, you are just removing it from the view. Just remove it. Okay, and okay, let's move this service offering below collar. Just drag and drop. Service offering is here, but we are moving it just below collar. Okay, this is what I want. I don't want to change any other section. So actually we are updating the view only. Okay, I told you we will discuss it later, but this is also one of the easiest way which ServiceNow has come up to save it. When we have learned ServiceNow, this option was not there, so it is now saved. Just reload this. You see reload option. You see that field is not here and service offering is at top. Okay, so we have updated the default view of incident form. So now whoever is opening the incident in the default view will see this view only, because being an admin we have configured it. We have not personalized it. Personalized means only for me, but configuring means to everybody, because I am a developer. Sorry, I am an administrator. Okay, then again same thing called form layout. So this form layout is very basic, but both form design and form layout actually doing the same thing. I don't know why they have added form design now. Okay, so here you see all the basic structure here. This is the incident form, section 1, section 2, section 3, section 4. You see here forms and views. This is the default view selected, and this default view has 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. But at bottom we have option to create a new section as well. Okay, but whatever is selected, you have to make change in that. If you want, let's say remove service offering from here. Okay, so I have made some change. Now let's go to the new, means second section. As soon as I go there, it is asking me that you have updated something, right? We have moved one field from selected to available. So if you want to make that change, save that change, yes, I want. Click on it. As soon as I go to notes, you see here, notes is having how many fields? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means this activities as well. Okay. But what is this? Begin split, splits, and split. So this is just to split the form. Okay. Let me go to the next one, that is related records. Here you see parent, incident, problem, then split. So what is this? Parent, incident, problem, then split. You see a gap here, right? And then what is that? After split we have change request. Means after split it is going here, it is bifurcating the form, space, change request, then after change request we have cost by change, then just below that we have cost by change. After cost by change we have end split. It means there will be no split now. Whatever come will be displayed directly. So you see here color field. It is covering the complete layout, not by like this half, because there is no split. And we have placed it after end split. So I hope you got what is split and end split and all these things. So in the same way, you can check out other views. Let's go to mobile view. You see here only these fields. There is no second section, only one section. So that's what we are saying. Only one section incident, no section here. Okay. You can create a new section. Okay, let's do this view creation in this video only. Click on this new. Provide a name. I have provided the name. Click on OK. So new section is there, but no field because you have to provide the name of the fields. Let's say I want to add these 5 fields, and I also want to split. So here at the bottom you see this split. Just move it after actual end date in between. Now save it. So at the bottom you see this section, test section. After 3 fields the screen is splitted and you see the next 3 fields. You can create a new view. Okay, go to the bottom, click on new. Let's say I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a weird name. Click OK. As soon as you click OK, ServiceNow will create a default section for you. Okay, that is the incident. So let's say you only want these fields. You can add any field, whatever you want in this. Okay, you are done. If you want to create a new section as well, click on it. So yes, I want to save these changes. Okay, now provide a section name 789. Okay, add some fields. Now add a split. Click on save. Now let's see if our view is created or not. Where is our view? Okay, yes, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this view has 789 as a section with divided screen. So now you are a full-fledged administrator. You can easily create view, modify existing views. So now I think you are done with the views. Let's go to the very last thing. This is the related list. So you know, one table can be related to other table. Let's say there is an incident, and based on that incident a new change is created because that incident is some service interruption. You found the bug, you immediately updated that in production. Okay, the bug. For that you have to create a change. So that incident must be related to that change request somehow. So for that we have related list options. As you see here at the bottom, these all are nothing but related list. These are different tables which are related to incident table. Okay, this is the task SLA. So on this incident, based on the values or the dates of this incident, this SLA is running. Okay, so that's why we need this concept of related list. You can add any related list, means if there is any relationship. So you can see here all the related lists are available. Let's say you want change request one, change request parent. Okay, so whatever table is related, if you want, you can create a new table and add it so that it will be easy to manage. So you see here, okay, you can just click on edit and you see here, let's say this change request is related to that incident, or it can be more. Click on save. So now, okay, there is some validation, but you see at the bottom, now this incident INC 0007 is now related to this particular change request. I have added it randomly, but obviously there is a functional justification for that. So if you want to do such things, then obviously related list can be a very useful thing. Under a same record, you can see all the related things with that particular incident. So that's why related lists are very important. So I think friends, you have understood all these things. Whatever I have not explained, don't worry, when the time comes, we will discuss all these things in a very proper details. This is it in video number 4. Let's meet in video number 5. In that I have already explained you what are views, how to create views and update views. So let's remove it from here, or let's do one thing. Let's add it here in the 4 one, right? Let's add it here. Okay, so in the next video, we will discuss creating tables, table fields, types, and field configurations. Till then, enjoy your day and take care of yourself. Bye bye.